He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear. Who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josra. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much.
C'est vrai.
What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
This map is from Lord Gregor's journal. It was given to me by my uncle, the Sentinel at House Forrester.
Beneath the eye of the Ice Dragon.
Est-ce que c'est une preuve ou pas?
Harida East.
D'accord.
You trust this crow?
That map could only come from a Forrester. No one else would know those things.
D'accord. Ouh, c'était bon alors.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Il y a un drôle de bruit.
Where are you taking him?
Ils vont le soigner, t'inquiète.
Who is this girl?
Sa sœur.
Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets.
D'accord. Eux, ce sont
My
pas des
name is
sauvageons alors.
Sarah Snow. This is my brother Josra.
Snow?
What is this place?
Est-ce qu'ils ont un lien avec John?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey.
Et donc ça doit faire un bout de temps qu'ils doivent pas avoir eu de lien tous les deux. Enfin, avec eux, comment dire.
How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was blindly follow a map. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
Il a été suivi par les marcheurs blancs. Pas les zombies,
Whites.
quoi. Ouais, les spectres, d'accord. Il les appelle comme ça. Ils ont l'air plus propres que les autres.
What about them?
Hiftones.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll do whatever you need me to do.
Good.
place is evil, Garrett. I can feel it. There's something wrong with these people. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
On va voir.
Aye.
Oui, c'est pas pareil. Port-Réal. Ah, notre ami.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
D'accord, ok. Y a rien de spécial. On a brûlé la lettre de Tyrion.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
Shit. The knife is in there.
Ah oui, d'accord, le
We've
couteau.
gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What?
Huh.
That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me? How do you know this?
My friend does the guardhouse call. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Trop tard.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure out who's behind this. We've managed to get this far, haven't we?
You're right, Lady Mira. But we ain't faced nothing like this. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Who's there?
Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Je vais me montrer moi, non? Est-ce que j'ai le choix? Ah non, c'est lui qui va se
Get to the
sacrifier.
colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Taken.
Oh, mince. Et mince, bon bah voilà. On est où là? Ah, on est chez les... Ah ouais d'accord, j'ai cru qu'on était au mur. D'accord, bon c'est la guerre là, ça se voit direct. Ils ont dit Gwyn, elle était pas là?
We've secured the gate and put archers on the battlement. What footmen we have are armed and ready.
Talia and Elena.
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be down there too, Alyssa.
And let Ludd think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution.
He must be shitting in his britches.
Get your men off my land, Whitehill. And I might let you leave with your heart still beating.
I can't do that, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. All that's left to determine is how you will die. Ryan, bring the gift!
Ah, ils l'ont battu.
What's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall. Come on, lad. Hold it up so your brother can see.
Quoi? Ils ont... Ah, la tête de Asher? Ouais. Salopard, là.
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him!
Or what's left after we fed it to them.
Have you no bloody honor?
Honor? Your brother would have attacked me with slaves. Take the gate! Arrows! Watch out! Out of the way!
Ouf. En pleine tête. Dans l'œil, quasiment. Ils vont pas mettre longtemps à détruire la porte, hein.
My lord, the men are looking to you.
Reinforce the front gate. Use every piece of timber you can find. The fight is on! Yeah!
Find me when the gate falls.
Lui, c'est un enfoiré de première aussi.
Get off this bloody wall!
That animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Royland's fault. Because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defenses, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
This won't be a siege, my lord. It'll be a rout.
Ryan being out there is a hand tied behind our backs. Just get to him.
Yes, you must. For Asher.
But how? They'll slaughter us the moment we raise the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Duncan, the map.
Alors.
A small enough party could sneak out the postern gate. If we cut through the forest and along this hunting trail, we'd end up here, behind Lud's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, grab your brother, and maybe kill some Whitehills while we're at it.
C'est clair.
My lord, I see why this is appealing. But if you're caught out there, this war is over. They'll kill you. They'll kill Ryan. They'll marry Mira and Talia to second sons from minor houses.
We don't have time to argue, Duncan. This is the only chance we've got.
Of course, my lord. Just be careful.
Amaya,
Prends le
this is it.
maximum.
we're going to war. Are you with me or not?
We are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be...
Il a pas tiré en douceur.
We need arrows! It's up to you to hold the castle, Duncan.
You'll not set foot in Ironrath on my watch.
En fait, ça aurait été l'inverse. Si on avait mis Roland en sentinelle, Duncan nous aurait trahis.
cut me loose like some injured horse.
Give me a moment. Elena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
The Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you, tell him I belong here at Ironrath.
Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home.
Je sens qu'elle va se faire tuer, mais ils doivent être ensemble.
Roderick? We have to go, now!
May the gods be with you today, Roderick. I'll be waiting.
Je suis là, moi.
The gate won't hold much longer, even with the reinforcements.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
On va aller prendre un revers.
She's left the key! Search the area!
De retour avec Mia. Ah.
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgryn, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can!
Bon, maintenant,
What's
on doit
going on,
l'expliquer.
Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing.
C'est clair.
Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was just the beginning. I plan to destroy anyone in my way.
J'espère que ça lui a pas trop fait peur ce que je viens de dire.
Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
And I plan to take full advantage.
A bold claim for a handmaiden on the run from the guard. You're clever, Mira. Working out that Andros was in league with the Whitehills, you showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose.
Attends, c'est un
That's
ennemi?
why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Oh putain, non.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing.
Ça.
That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
The Whitehills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the foresters really know those woods. You're a fool not to see that.
If they leave the hills bare, I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
Allez, bats-toi.
have arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
Like you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Putain. Oh, con que je suis, franchement.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards.
D'accord.
I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironraft knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey.
C'est clair.
Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
It wasn't easy. I had to break my vows to the Night's Watch. We barely made it.
Not many survive this far north of the wall. But you're here.
Ah oui, il y en a un qui a dû laisser sa vie.
Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fiondan Bjorne Sager ven. Svealod Mokre befasta.
Ce qu'ils font. On doit le protéger. Ok. Voilà un spectre. D'accord, il n'y a que ça qui peut les tuer. Ok. Non. Bon, un noir. Voilà, là je peux viser tranquille. Voilà, je te l'avais dit. Oui, il est fort quand même. Est-ce qu'il garde de la rancune? Ah mince. Allez. Désolé, Finn.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Ouais. Je me demande ce qui serait passé si j'avais refusé qu'il me suive.
For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
Is that your way of thanking me?
Maybe I was wrong about you. We'll see. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
Oula, elle a été blessée?
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider.
Are you all right? You don't look well.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bisonir.
C'est de la magie, on dirait quasiment. Dès qu'elle dit un mot, une phrase comme ça, ils obéissent. Sauf lui, par
Did you
contre.
not hear me?
Il va la tuer.
Fulgorn! Sona!
What?
Wait!
Ah non.
Fulgorn Bisonir.
C'est ce genre de... Il doit être possédé ou un truc du genre et il peut plus lui obéir. Ah si. Il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it.
Oui, mais...
Elsewhere's a fool to keep taking these risks.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows.
Mais c'est qui eux en fait?
She was right about one thing though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Einrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
No. That's not why I'm here. Lord Gregor told me the North Grove can never be lost.
And if he were still alive, he'd tell you Ironrath can never be lost. Family's more important than this. I know what my father said, but he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Ouais, j'aurais peut-être dû répondre la réponse du bas.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout? Bon bah en tout cas, c'est ici que je vous laisse. J'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. Likez bien fort la vidéo si c'est le cas. Partagez avec vos amis. Abonnez-vous si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Et moi, je vous retrouve dans un nouvel épisode. Ciao, ciao.
I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemical